world what? I'ma need a spaceship. Got hands like the Matrix. You gon' need a facelift. Pounding that drink, boy, I can't even taste it. Yeah, I'm going hard. Best believe I'm gon' make it.
Yo, what it is, what it do, what it look like. It's your boy JB about to wake your game up. Wake it up, wake it up, wake it on up. What's up, gang, with some game? Everything else looks strange. And we don't do the lame, so get up, use your brain, then wake up and do your thing. Yes, sir. Y'all go ahead and do the stuffuses. Let me know what it is, man. Press that button. I would truly appreciate it. But we about to talk about a little something different. I don't do the penitentiary talk too much, and beats and when I won and all the all the stories that I could tell, because I don't like glorifying or making it seem like it's such a great thing, or even really talking about it because that was then. Life keep moving, we free now. But I just have to do a shout out for this group organization. We've been hearing, I know if you don't know about the pen and the Cali, keep hearing Southside is the blacks, the Southside is the blacks, throw some North Daniels in it. I don't really hear too much Woods, probably the Woods talking about the Woods, so, but you don't really hear too much, it's black, Southside. I'm tired of it, so I'm gonna just go ahead and, a thing, if you ain't never been to the pen or don't know, say in California, this group is small, and they with the business. Always seen them run a tight ship, and you wouldn't think of it. Now, the Samoans and Tongas, them some big dudes. It'd be, small. Wherever I was at, it wasn't too many of them. But them small, big football dudes and, knocking things out, taking hits, and, they with the business. But we're not talking about them. This people was maybe a shock you a little bit because they're little in structure. Usually skinny. You might see some tall ones, but that'd be surprisingly. But it's the Asians. The Asians, always like they get down. They quiet, they don't be extra. And maybe it's because, they mess with the brothers too. We, at least me, didn't really, now I had some Crip people I associated with and it was cool, but I ain't really, I was Whooper, this Mr. Whooper. But the Asian boy Crips, ever since, placement, the ones in San Diego, to all of them, I really got along with. And like I said, they cool, they chill. We be in there big spreading. I used to fuck with them, big spreading. We blowing joints. Cool people. And then you would think, oh, they don't really like black people. They older people, like at the store, they be watching and, hey, what you doing? They be like tripping. But I don't know if that's the thing when they get older and they just seem to get meaner and and be tripping. They're like they don't like us. But then I always had good rapport with them, and they was cool, they was smooth, but they would be a little group. But I done met some ones that, they ain't with the rah-rah, but they gonna handle business. They wasn't getting punked, wasn't no busters, and you would think like, well, that's only a few of them, and you would think they might be like, a victim. But they very, at least the ones I've been around are, they use their smarts, they chill, they play the background, they ain't trying to be seen, hey, they ain't extra. But you play with them, they will come. They will, get with the get down. And it was very surprising to me from, what you would think. Once you got all the groups in there, and then, the blacks is deep, and the Mexicans is super deep, and then we got the Woods kind of deep sometimes, some places. And then it just be like the others, the Indians, Asians, and all that. Usually don't be too many of them. Maybe it depends where you at, but every time I went, it was only a few. But I really like that get down. I had to shout out, my Asian boys, man, because they held their own. And like we were saying, or you hear a lot of people saying, every race got some soldiers with the shit. And every race got some J-Cats, some busters, and all that too. And I just like to keep it real. I know a lot of people want to make it seem like, oh, we was the toughest, and boy, when I was in there, but you better feel like that. But, and a lot of times it didn't show no different because it's a lot of oh, we about to go, you know, but nobody want to do that. We gonna talk it out first. We gonna go through every measure, unless it's one of those things where, you know, somebody just like whoop whoop and they talking and they just get off and, you know, it just go up. That's probably the most times it happen like that, because when it be like, oh, and everybody to talking, it usually gets, you know, settled down before it go up. At least from what I experienced. But that's one folks I had to shut out, because they was standing on business and they was, you know, cool, and they ain't had nobody really like you would think, like you know, yeah, give me that, you know, because a lot of them be having a little change too when they in there, or if they don't got, they got people looking out, put it like that, so they gonna have store and all that stuff. But it was solid, man. And like I said, it was probably one of the smallest groups, you know, them, the Indians, Samoans, you know, kind of small. Then you got the Cubans and Puerto Ricans sometimes run other, or sometimes they run, you know, with the Mexicans. I ain't really meet nothing running SA, but then, you know, it is what it is. But I just had to throw a little mix in there. Shout out my Asian homies, man, the Asians that was holding it down, that was short. Because I ain't never heard nobody talk about the Asians in there. I'm sure it's an Asian dude on here and went to the pen and he probably tell some stories. But they solid, man, and you would think from the numbers and they physique, because everybody can say what they want. Size don't mean nothing, but yeah, in there when you ain't got no, because you know in the streets you ain't got no, but you got guns and other stuff that, you know, make it feel different. But in there, you know, you might not have all that. You don't have all that, and people with size and big monsters be kind of intimidating, man. Not to everyone, but to the majority for sure. But yeah, that's just my shout out. Yeah, they held it down. But like I say, pretty much every race holds it down. Some just as you know, us in the Southsiders and North Daniels too. But North Daniels is smooth too, cause I was up north and they was pretty smooth, chill. And they wasn't really like, you know, they have a different, they get out different in the Southsiders, just like that. But us in the Southsiders, boy, we be having some characters that be, you know, be on some bullshit sometime. That your race have, man, calm, sit your ass down. We got a lot of those, period. That's why, you know, you keep hearing about that, because, you know, it is what it is, man. But y'all said, let me talk about something else, man. Let me shout out the Asian boy Crips to be exact. But it was some more Asian. It was a solid Asian. He was kind of chunky. He wasn't from nowhere, but he was just cool. And, you know what I'm saying? He was a healthy one. He was chunky. I don't think I seen too many, you know, unless they was Cambodian or something else. But yeah, they hold a smooth program, and they ain't, you know, they with the shit too. Everybody with the shit, because when you go do time, man, you got to stand on 10, you know what I'm saying? Or you will be a victim by your own people, by, you know, that's what's going to really get you. If you know what I'm saying, you soft or you on some bullshit, it's going to be your own anyway. But, yeah, man, shout out them. This is a quick little video. I said, man, they keep talking about everybody else, man. You know, let me shout out the Asian homies, man, that you would think, if you never been in jail, prison, all the Asians, they ain't really. Man, some of them motherfuckers crazy, boy. It be crazy, boy. But quiet and really programmed correctly to where they don't get too much attention, because they are short numbers. But yeah, when they gotta go, they go. But yeah, man, that's my time. Shout out them. Shout out everybody. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Yeah, and that's what it is. That's what it do. Whoa, whoa.